Imagine a world before science, a world where the mysteries of the universe were not yet unraveled by equations and experiments, a world where the sun, moon and stars held secrets, secrets that whispered to those who dared to listen, filling the night sky with wonder and awe. Ancient cultures looked to the heavens and the earth for answers. They saw the cosmos as a grand tapestry, each thread a story waiting to be told. They sought to understand the forces that shaped their lives. The crashing waves, the roaring winds, the trembling earth, all were seen as expressions of divine will. Lacking the tools of modern science, they turned to metaphor. Metaphor became their lens, their way of interpreting the world around them. They used it as a bridge that spanned the chasm between the known and the unknown, allowing them to traverse the mysteries of existence. A bridge to connect the unknown with the known. Through metaphor, they could explore the foggy realms of the unseen and the unexplained. These early storytellers wove intricate tales, tales that were rich with symbolism, each symbol a key to unlocking deeper truths. Tales of gods and goddesses, monsters and heroes. They personified the elements. They gave them voices. They gave them motivations. The wind became a messenger, the sea a tempestuous deity. These stories, rich in symbolism, weren't just entertainment. They were a means of preserving knowledge, of passing down wisdom from one generation to the next. They were a way to explain the world around them, to make sense of the chaos and order, the beauty and terror of nature. They were a way to make sense of the human experience, to find meaning in joy and sorrow, in life and death. Consider the stories of ancient Greece. Stories that have endured through the ages, their metaphors still resonating with us today. Zeus, the king of the gods, ruled the sky with thunderbolts. His power was a metaphor for the might of the storm, the fury of the heavens. Poseidon, the god of the sea, controlled the waves with his trident. His domain was the vast, unpredictable ocean, a symbol of nature's untamed power. These myths, though fantastical, reflected a deep understanding of nature's power. They acknowledged the forces that governed the natural world. They acknowledged the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. The changing seasons were a reminder of the eternal cycle, a metaphor for the continuity of existence. They recognized the interconnectedness of all things. Every creature, every plant, every element was part of a grand, interwoven tapestry. These ancient metaphors still resonate with us today. They remind us of the timeless truths that transcend the ages. They remind us of the power of storytelling, the power to connect, to teach, to inspire. They remind us of the importance of looking beyond the surface, to seek the deeper meanings, the hidden truths that lie beneath. They invite us to find deeper meaning in the world around us, to see the world not just as it is, but as it could be through the lens of metaphor. Metaphor is more than just a literary device. It's a way of thinking, it's a way of understanding the world around us. When we use metaphor, we're drawing connections. Connections between seemingly disparate things. We're highlighting hidden similarities. We're revealing deeper truths. Metaphysics delves into the fundamental nature of reality. It explores concepts like being, existence, and consciousness. It grapples with questions that have intrigued philosophers for centuries. Metaphor provides a language for these abstract ideas. It allows us to grasp concepts that might otherwise remain elusive. Think of the concept of energy. It's invisible, yet ever-present. We can't see it, but we can feel its effects. We describe energy using metaphors like flow, vibration, and frequency. These metaphors help us to conceptualize something that is inherently abstract. The ancient elements, fire, air, water, and earth, provide a perfect example of this interplay between metaphor and metaphysics. These elements were not just physical substances. They were seen as fundamental building blocks of the universe. They represented different aspects of existence, both within and outside of ourselves. By understanding these elements metaphorically, we gain a deeper understanding of our own nature. Fire, with its flickering flames and consuming heat, has always captivated the human imagination. It is a force of both creation and destruction. It can warm us on a cold night or reduce everything to ashes. It is this duality that makes fire such a potent symbol. In the realm of metaphor, fire represents desire, It embodies passion, ambition, and the drive to create. Just as fire needs fuel to burn, our desires need something to sustain them. They need a goal, a dream, a vision of something better. The ancient Greeks worshipped Hestia, the goddess of the hearth. The hearth fire, a source of warmth and nourishment, represented the center of the home. It was a sacred space where families gathered and shared stories. This image of fire speaks to its life-giving properties. It reminds us of the importance of connection and community. However, fire can also be destructive. Uncontrolled desire can consume us, leading to recklessness and ruin. Think of the myth of Icarus, who flew too close to the sun on wings of feathers and wax. His ambition, fueled by a desire to touch the heavens, ultimately led to his downfall. Section 4. The breath of consciousness, air's unseen currents. Air, invisible and ever-present, is essential for life. It surrounds us, fills our lungs and carries our thoughts and words. It is the unseen force that sustains us, a silent companion in our daily lives. It is the breath of life, the medium through which we connect with the world around us. Every breath we take is a reminder of our connection to the natural world. In the language of metaphor, air represents the mind. It embodies our thoughts, ideas and beliefs. Just as air is ever-changing, so too are our minds, constantly shifting and evolving. Just as air can be still or turbulent, our minds can be calm or filled with worry. The state of our mind can influence our perception of the world, much like the weather can change the landscape. Learning to control our thoughts, like harnessing the wind, is a skill that takes practice and discipline. Meditation and mindfulness are tools that can help us achieve this control, allowing us to find peace amidst the chaos. The ancient Egyptians believed that the soul, or ka, was linked to breath. They saw breath as the essence of life, a divine gift that connected the mortal and the divine. They depicted the ka as a bird with outstretched wings, symbolizing its ability to soar to the heavens after death. This imagery reflects the belief that the soul is free and unbound, capable of transcending earthly limitations. This image speaks to the ethereal nature of the mind. It suggests that our thoughts and ideas have a life of their own. They can flow like a river, meandering through the landscape of our consciousness. The wind, too, plays a significant role in mythology. In many cultures, it is seen as a messenger of the gods, carrying their words and warnings to mortals. The Greek god Hermes, known for his speed and agility, wore winged sandals that allowed him to travel on the wind. This symbolism highlights the swiftness and freedom associated with air. This association of air with communication highlights its role in connecting us with something greater than ourselves. Air, in its unseen currents, is a bridge between the physical and the spiritual, the known and the unknown. Section 5. The depths of feeling, water's emotional tide. Water, the essence of life, flows through our world like emotions course through our veins. It is a vital force that sustains us, just as our emotions sustain our inner world. It is fluid, adaptable, and ever-changing. Just as water can shift from a gentle stream to a powerful river, our emotions can transform from calm to intense in an instant. It can be calm and serene, or turbulent and destructive. This duality mirrors the range of human emotions, from peaceful contentment to overwhelming anger or sadness. It is this duality that makes water such a powerful metaphor for our emotional landscape. Just as a lake can be still one moment and stormy the next, our emotions can shift rapidly, reflecting the complexity of our inner lives. Water, in its many forms, reflects the full spectrum of human emotions. From the gentle trickle of a stream to the roaring power of a waterfall, each form of water can symbolize different emotional states. A gentle rain can evoke feelings of peace and tranquility. The soft patter of raindrops can soothe our minds and bring a sense of calm, much like a comforting embrace. A raging storm can mirror our inner turmoil and anxieties. The chaos of a stormy sea reflects the chaos we feel inside when we are overwhelmed by stress or fear. Learning to navigate our emotions, like navigating a vast ocean, is essential for living a fulfilling life. Just as a skilled sailor must understand the currents and winds, we must understand our emotions to steer our lives in the right direction. Ancient cultures often associated water with the feminine principle. They saw water as a source of life and nourishment, much like the nurturing qualities often attributed to women. They recognized its life-giving properties and its connection to intuition and the subconscious. Water was seen as a bridge between the conscious mind and the deeper hidden parts of ourselves. The Greek goddess Aphrodite, born from the foam of the sea, embodied love, beauty, and desire. Her birth from the ocean's depths symbolizes the profound connection between water and the deepest aspects of our emotional lives. Her association with water speaks to the emotional depth and complexity often attributed to women. Just as water can be both gentle and powerful, so too can the emotional experiences of women be multifaceted and profound. However, water can also be destructive. Its power to create is matched by its power to destroy, reminding us of the delicate balance between nurturing and overwhelming emotions. Floods, tsunamis, and storms remind us of the raw power of nature. These natural disasters show how water, when unleashed, can cause immense destruction and upheaval. They can devastate entire communities, leaving behind a trail of destruction and despair. The aftermath of such events is a stark reminder of the vulnerability of human life in the face of nature's might. Similarly, unchecked emotions can overwhelm us, leading to impulsive actions and strained relationships. Just as a flood can sweep away everything in its path, uncontrolled emotions can disrupt our lives and the lives of those around us.